He looked at me. Ah, Doan, you are alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this happened. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Toan? I feel so helpless. The mayor of the village can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? At least your little barrel survived. You should be grateful. But yet, you feel like you're to blame. I guess the only thing we could do is to get help from the guardian of No-Ruin Village, Dran. I'm assuming he's alive, you fool. Can't you tell? There's nobody else here. Where is everybody? Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask, Toan. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Cave key acquired. Press the select button and all these buttons to use this item. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck! A spiky bug's coming out. Oh shit! Kinda prickly. Don't know if there's anything else in here. Sometimes you can find some nice loot. Like little mini treasure chests. Usually around the world. Random places. Alright, so this is where you need to go next. Use item with the square button, which is the X button on this controller. Divine Beast Cave. So yeah, basically this game, I'm gonna turn sound down for me. Basically this game is basically an average dungeon crawler. Well, it ain't an average dungeon crawler, it's a dungeon crawler, but with a city building mechanic in it, which is super neat and stuff. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to this dude again. You again? You're the guy who ditched me! It's for real this time, Toan. From here on, you will be put to the true test. Look at my back, for example. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in the dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon is a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Little bit of lag spikes here now. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. Mind Connect. To return to the ground level, Mind Connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, Mind Connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The No-Ruin Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can also Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level so that you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, onto weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally, it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It will restore their weapon health points, or weapon HP, or WHP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you so it will never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff, the sphere, Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Atla-milia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you'll be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now tell me, show me your true ability on this quest. I'm ready. So yeah, this game is like a dungeon crawler. It's pretty simple. The combat is extremely... That never happens, guys. You never get the Transgress key on the first kill. That's the key to go down to the next level. It's pretty crazy how they... I already got that. I mean, shit. So we kill some enemies. Actually, I don't think it really matters as much as me killing enemies. Because I don't want to level up this weapon in particular, but I will explore the dungeon to find treasure like bugger. That's pretty helpful. Oh jeez. Bats are stupid. They poison you, which is something you do not want to happen to your body. You do not want to be poisoned, because you'll lose health over time, which kind of sucks. Alright, so one of the main goals at the beginning of the game is to find a weapons chest, which is a big chest. It's a bigger version of these little ones right here. You'll know. So, dude, that dude's chasing me now. Man. Leave me alone. Don't want to tickle that guy. But yeah, so we want to find... I'm gonna go this way first then. Waste time by going in multiple directions. But yeah, I will be doing some editing of videos and stuff like that, so all this useless walking like I am doing right now won't be included, but all the main battle, all the fighting, and chest collecting, and ball collecting, and stuff like that will be included in videos, just random walking like I'm doing right now. Won't be. But I want to explain a bit about the game in these first couple episodes, so probably a bit of that. That's basically the story behind that. And you don't gain normal experience in this game, guys. Your weapon actually gains experience when you kill things. So, because this dagger is not a very good weapon to level up, I ain't gonna be killing a whole lot with this dagger. If I can at all. You'll probably also notice there's a question mark at the top of the screen. That is the back area, where if you get some tram oil, you can ride the tram cart to the back area. And usually they have better loot and stronger monsters. That's pretty much all it's really good for is maybe some extra experience points for your weapon and other stuff like gems and stuff that you may get to upgrade your weapons. Now, one thing I will let you guys know, I've never beaten this game before. I've played this game like, at least millions of times, maybe billions, perhaps trillions, now that I think about it. So, I think as far as I got was to a boss known as the Ice Queen, which I think is the 3rd or 4th area of the game. I could never kill her when I was younger. I would have so much trouble. I wouldn't be able to kill the Ice Queen. It was so sad. So I never got any further than that. So yeah, pretty much everywhere past there is blind. Sadly, I don't know any information. I don't claim to be an expert in this game. I don't know a whole lot. I just know a few strategies and stuff that I've gotten over the years. Like I know not to use the dagger very much. And I also know not to get gate keys from bats. I know bats from all of the experience I've had. I've never had a bat drop the gate key, so I'm assuming the bat will never drop the gate key. So don't expect one of those. It's a kitty. Come here. It's running away. Ran into the wall. Yeah. By the way, the dungeons are randomly generated in a way. Okay. I don't want to do that. So, it's not going to be the same every time. I understand. So far, it's looking pretty freaking similar. Scary. Alright, fuck that. Alright, you might drop it. I know that. Alright, the inventory. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, it was one of those buttons. Yeah, you get thirsty in this game, so you gotta drink some water. Well, I killed that bat while I was at it. Alright, so this level is insane. It'll start to look like that in a second. I was saying to the people, this game's randomly generated. Well, this dungeon was the exact same layout as the previous level. No, it's always different usually. Now those things, those little orbs, they can either be good or bad. It was good in this case. Pumped with energy, I think it makes you stronger. Generally. Because the enemies in the back area are much stronger. So here we go, tram oil, that's what you need to get to the back. Not a very common item either, so don't expect to get too many tram oils in this game. I'm not going to kill those bats because I've never dropped the gate key from my experience. So I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to think about bothering. I'm just hoping. My main goal is to hopefully get a weapons chest. I went the right way. Nice. Every now and then, on some levels, there will be an oasis, like you do in that, as you can see in the top left of the map, there's an oasis over there. That'll fill your water and health. Pretty useful. Sadly, it doesn't fill your weapon health points. But it's magical water. And I guess magical water doesn't heal that stuff. Which sucks. I know. What can you do? I know there's a secret in this game. I've never played it. And I don't know if I want to, because from... Whoa! Whoa! Did you guys see that massive slowdown? That was terrible. No idea what was going on there. And a keg. Awesome. Alright. You can also use that water as like a sort of little guarding spot. You just run in, kill the enemy, go back in. Oh yeah, when your weapon's about to die, it makes an unbearable ticking noise. Definitely need to fix that. Gotta use repair powder on the weapon. Like so. Alright, so. Yeah. Pretty much most of this game can be pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure I'm going to be making this game look pretty easy if I can find a weapons chest. Now, a treasure key actually opens up a weapons chest if it has a lock on it. But usually treasure keys are pretty worthless because you can, every chest has a trap on it. And if you guess the trap, it's automatically unlocked. No need to use a treasure key. But some of the traps are quite terrible. Like, one of the traps is to poison you, which isn't very fun. It's not very fun to be poisoned. Now the dagger ABS is full, and its experience is full, and you can upgrade it. But there's a waste of fucking time, so this enemy has to carry the gate key, otherwise I missed it. Okay, I'm about to say, I don't want to be proven wrong about the bat thing. That'll sadden me. A magical crystal that shows pretty much every enemy on the screen and every chest and every ball that you can get in the dungeon by dots. Red dots means enemies, the orangish dot means treasures, and the greenish dot means the balls, and the yellow dot means the exit, and the green dot means the entrance. Guess I'll go down to the next level, even though it's kind of risky itself, because I don't have any repair powder, so... Already making some pretty decent progress, I'd say. Oh, it's that old guy again that is magical. I'm back! Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Now, here's the intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. First is the lock-on. You already knew that pressing the circle button locks onto monsters. Red target frame will appear around an enemy for as long as they are locked on. However, you may not have known that the L1 and R1 button functions change during lock-on. I actually didn't know that. Look how many Atla balls is in that room that dude's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Atla balls, 1 treasure, and about, like, 2 enemies. That's pretty ridiculous. It's a nice picture, too. He's using a dagger, sadly, which sucks. So, floor 1. Alright. Pressing the L1 button during lock-on switches the lock-on to another enemy. Pressing the L1 button repeatedly cycles through all the enemies in your field of view. Next, pressing the R1 activates your guard. Oh, I didn't know there was a blocking feature in this game. Guarding allows you to defend against enemy attacks. Don't forget the guard function. It can save you in the heat of battle. Also, did you know about the attribute change functions for your weapons? This changes weapons' elemental abilities. There are 5 attributes: Fire, Ice, Thunder, Wind, and Holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. To change a weapon's attribute, use the Attribute or Customize command in the weapons menu and change it there. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute unless that weapon has points for that attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't want to fry your noodles, so that's enough info for this time. Good luck to you, boy. See you soon. Yeah, please don't fry my noodle. That is so dirty. Why is this game so dirty? Alright, can't go that way until we have a key. Every now and then when you go deeper in the dungeons, they'll require you to have a key. Those keys you can find in treasure chests, which is obviously in this room. I think this dungeon so far is very linear. I like it when the dungeon's extremely linear. It makes exploration look less necessary. Upstairs storage. Damn bats. Making their random hissing noises. It's Claudie! There's the bone key. Kind of figured it'd be in that treasure chest, seeing as it's the only treasure chest so far in the dungeon. So it'd obviously end up being there. Alright. Let's use it right here. Bone key. Ooh, these things have quite a bit of defense from what I did. Break their sword quite quickly. Brought me 6 gold coins, it's pretty useful. Unlike most dungeon crawlers, this game has a currency system. Dungeon crawlers like I am older, where everything is free because nobody sells anything